What's up, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Today we're going to talk about The Day Before. It's published by MYTONA and developed by a small studio called FNTASTIC. But before we get into the video, first of all, I want to say happy holidays, happy new year. If you got one of these under your tree, I've got a few little words for you.
I hate you!
I'm only joking. So we're going to talk about The Day Before. It's kind of Division mixed with a little bit of Last of Us with a sprinkle of mud. They seem to have taken inspiration from all three of these games. Even their promotion is more or less copy and pasted, and a lot of people have been noticing that along the way. The promotion's not been that good. They promoted like pictures. Oh, here's a picture, and we're gonna reveal a square a day until we get the final picture, which was the mega event. They do have a game called Prop Night that's in beta phase, which is now available on Steam, which is kind of like a Dead by Daylight / prop something hybrid, which is kind of the same. It's like it's copy and pasted. They seem to take a lot of inspiration from other games and they mash them together, which I don't mind that the fact they've mashed the Division with a bit of Last of Us and a bit of Mud Runner. You know, I like all three of these titles, and to have them all in one is great in my opinion. Everything looked polished. A lot of people think this is a scam due to the fact they think it's pre-rendered footage. There are massive locations. Everything looks very Division-y. Even their branding is like just a little off, just to dodge infringement. But you kind of know what brands they're going for. It does have that kind of New York vibe that we had from Division. And going to Division, when the first Division was showcased at E3 to what we got, you know, it's not as if developers don't lie ever, because Division was like the biggest lie ever from what they showed us at E3. And obviously now we don't trust any E3 we see, including myself. But what is The Day Before? It's open world MMO survival. It will be available on the PS5, Xbox X and S, and the PC. The PC will be first at the 21st of June, following console releases, I think, a bit later. There's vehicles. You can even take a little slice of the country, upgrade your home, so to speak, or base of operations. You'll be able to upgrade your weapons, your optics, your muzzles, your stocks, as you find these things within the world, scavenge for food. There's PvP in the game as well. We don't know how many players will be available for PvP. There's vehicles that you'll need to repair. There'll be safe areas, there'll be dangerous areas, there's player hubs, there's quests, colonies to join and do quests for as well. You can tell Mud Runner was an inspiration, as you can see with the wheels and the physics going through the mud. And the map does actually look quite big, and a lot of people are concerned that, you know, these areas look very dead, which is a post-apocalyptic game. There's most people are dead or zombies. But from the zombie footage that I've seen of the gameplay, because we've had multiple gameplay trailers, there doesn't seem to be many of them in these frames. Like, where are the hordes of zombies? Like, I'm a big Walking Dead fan, so I like hordes of zombies, because the only hordes we've seen is like in the first trailer where he's running into the elevator to get away from them. Other than that, we haven't seen them, but they're always like these broken down areas like gas stations, a shopping mall, burger joints, you know, you name it. Which is understandable. They're not highly populated areas. Maybe it's something to do with the day and night cycle, maybe. But overall, I am impressed with what I've seen so far, and I do hope this does come to full fruition and there is no delays or anything. If there is a delay, I will understand. If this is what it's going to be, I'm all in. I want to survive. Like, I played Division Survival. I enjoyed Division Survival. I actually thought it was better than the actual game of the Division, because there were more elements to it. Even though you had to like run over to a fire just to make sure you were hot, because we can see it here. They have temperature, they have energy, and they have hydration in the bottom left corner. That just reminds me of Division Survival. And it was a good game mode. It was a good game mode. I really enjoyed that. And the fact that you were infected and you had to keep finding syringes, otherwise eventually you will get down and you just can't do it anymore. You know, their menu systems are very simple yet clean. Everything is polished very well, but people think it's pre-rendered. And you know, like the saying goes, if it's too good to be true, it usually is. Now, I hope it is as good as it, you know, it is good in general. I hope we can maybe get a beta phase or something so we can actually try out the game beforehand. And I'm eager to jump in, you know, and like play with friends and stuff, get some loot, build a base, face off against other players, VoIPs in the game, so have, you know, conversations with other players, a little banter between the two. 2, 3, 4, depending how many people are in a group. It's interesting, and I think of people, it's a nice twist, mashing all these game elements together from all these previous games that we've had over the years, which have actually been good games, and devoting it into like one massive open world where you all get to play together. Now, we don't know how many players you'll get on a server. I don't know how the server system's going to work or anything, because they haven't told us any of this information. There are finishing moves, so you can finish off players. You can actually even tie players up and distract zombies, so the zombies will actually come and eat them. That's kind of cool. I like that kind of aspect, putting pressure on the other squad, like your buddy's gonna die. So I thought I'd share it on the channel. Let me know what you guys think of this post-apocalyptic zombie PvE PvP shooter survival game. I'd love to hear from you down below. Also, don't forget to hit a like, or consider dropping a like. It helps out me and helps out the channel as we continue to grow. Subscribe for more upcoming games, as well as upcoming news on the day before. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to know when my next video goes live. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, Happy New Year, and I'll see you then.